Hello everyone, welcome to this new video. In this video, we are going to see the precedence constraints in SSIS. So as you see in the picture, precedence constraint, there are three options in precedence constraints that are one is success, failure, and that completion. So we will see how we are going to do that and we'll see the details about it. So precedence constraints is in SQL Server Integration Service, that is SSIS. It defines the order in which the tasks are executed based on conditions such as success, failure, or completion of the preceding task. And it acts as the connector between tasks and determine the workflow. So now we are having one task here, and with respect to this task, it will select whether it is failure or it is success. And if it is success, then it will go, the control will go to the success data flow. And if it is a failure, it will come here to the failure. So here it is failure and it came to this failure. It didn't go to the success. And whether it is success or failure, it definitely is going to do the completion operation. So here both the times, in both the control flow, we can see the completion has been done. So whichever has been done, it will be showing a tick. So in the first task, we saw it is not a failure, came to success. So we can see success and completion here. In the second task, it was a failure. So it came to failure and completion. So that is what it tells. Success, the next task will execute only if the preceding task completes successfully. Example, task B runs only if task A succeeds. Task B runs only if task A succeeds. If this is successful, then this will work. And failure, the next task will execute only if the preceding task fails. If task B runs only if task A fails. So since task A failed, task B is run. And completion, the next task will execute regardless of whether the preceding task succeeds or fails. Class task B runs after task A no matter the outcome of task A. So no matter whether the outcome is failure or success, anyway the completion is going to run. So we will see an example of it. We will open the Visual Studio and we will create a new project. And we will take the integration service project and we'll give the name as precedence concern and we will select to create. And we got the control flow pane here. So what we will do is that we will take the data flow task and let this task be task A. We will rename it as task A and we will take three more data flow tasks. Here we will take it as success A, and the next one we will take it as failure A, and the third one we will take it as completion A. So according to the definition, if A is successful, then it should go to this success A. So in this pipeline, you can right click here and you can see there are options for success, failure, and completion. Here, if it is success, we can go to success itself. And if task A is failure, then we will right click here and we will change it to failure. So the red arrow came. And if the one is completion, task A is completion, whatever happens, we will do the completion task and we will turn it to completion. So simply if you run it, there is no problem. It will be a successful one only. So you can just run it, start, and you can see it is a successful one. Task A is successful, and because task A is successful, success has come to task A. So it didn't go to the failure. It went to success as well as the completion. So now we will do one thing. We will just go inside the task here and we will take an Excel source file. We will do one transformation here and we will make it failure. You can take the Excel source file and you can take one Excel source and can select the Excel sheet for the table, and we will take the SQL Server as destination, and we will do one thing. We will just give some other table, not the exact table, some other table we will give as SQL destination. So anyway, it will be failure. So this is totally a different database, and we will give some other table members. And so nothing is shown here because it hasn't found anything. But actually it is a failure. The source and the destination are two different columns or two different tables. So anyway, we will run it. Then we will understand that, okay, it will become failure. We have run it and it has become failure. And see, success didn't got activated at all. It got failure and the control came to this failure rate task. So in this way, we can control the task with respect to precedence constraints. So if you don't want to go to one task, if you want to go to another task, you can do the flow with respect to or with the help of precedence constraints. So for completion means whatever task it happens, definitely it is going to do the completion also. So hope it was a valuable one. Have a nice day.